How we doing, boys? How are we? How are we doing? What's going on? Um, what's going on, lads? What's going on? Um, you, yeah, this is Gaming FC 25, FC 25. No. How are we, boys? How are we? What's going on? Content live. This one is a revolution. Copy that. Put that in there. Uh, how we doing, boys? How are we? How are we doing, Lorcan? How are we, sir? I'm just going through all this fucking stuff I've got to do every single time I go live on YouTube, and it's annoying as fuck. Basically, it puts me in the entertainment section, not the gaming section, so I've got to go through everything and change it all, and it's fucking scandalously annoying. Uh, if there's a different way of doing this, I'd love to fucking know about it. But I've swore way too much for the early segment here. All the bots are probably gonna fucking soft ban me. But yeah, how we doing, boys? How we doing? Um, that's all that. Put that up. Hey, go on, son. We've made payout off adverts alone. Let's go. Yeah, keep that up there. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing what's it called? Rewards. There's a there's a stream elements update, but I can't. One thing I do want them to do is, there's a little fucking. I'll show you here on the screen, right? So here, right, there's a little box and it shows the gameplay, right? I want to be able to right click, like I can on here, right? So if I right click on this and disable the preview, I want to disable this preview as well, but it won't let me, um, which is a bit of a fucking issue. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to YouTube. How are we? Yeah, it's a bit of an issue, but not major. Um, if anyone's got Division Rival rewards, we can share play them because we're highlighting a YouTube video. The last YouTube video I tried to make fucking corrupt, so um, is there not an X on the top right of it? No, no, there's not, mate. Look, and you got work? Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I couldn't be fucked with that, mate. Fuck that. Which app? Um, I use what's it called? Um, I forgot its name. Do, 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 do. Oh, look, and that is absolutely thumping that, mate. What's the fucking? What do I use for Peel Tools? That's it. Yeah, Peel Tools, mate. There's a video in the Discord, exclamation mark Discord for that. It's in the what's it called? It's in the EAFC 25 section. But yeah, it's in the EAFC 25 section. There's a video how to use it. There's also a link to the cheapest fodder. Um, yeah, yeah. Honestly, Lorcan, right? Like, it's so easy. Um, like I've got a different chat. Oh shit, I didn't open. Fuck. Yeah, yeah, cold from me, by the way. I didn't open an app I normally use for that chat to work. I'm such a mong. Um, I'm supposed to have Tickfinity open while I've got that chat open, and I didn't have it open, so I've never been able to get any chatters from that fucking thing. Yeah, cold. Um, Hey, how we doing? Welcome to TikTok. How are we, sir? Yeah, we'll do rewards. If anyone's got any share players, then we'll do them. Uh, did you go live last night, Locke? And I got a notification, and then when I went to click on it, a little bit later on, what you weren't live anymore. Yeah, honestly, Locke, and it's so easy. If you go live on like Kick or what's it called, YouTube or anything like that, you can have like on the left hand side, that is a multi-chat feature. So basically, you get all the chats in one, and it shows you the icons of the platforms that the people are chatting from. Yeah, fairs logging. Yeah, fair. Yeah, stick drift at its finest, mate. Division Rival Awards, 1 of 487 plus. Anything nice from this? Probably not. We get so checked for the 9 millionth time. I desperately need to buy a new control, you know. This is horrendous. Booter is good, yeah. Right, Lewandowski, Wrighton, Tavares again. Take that. Good fodder, but like, what are we really doing? You know what I mean? Ultimate team of the season, a shapeshifter, give me something nice. A Shola we've seen many times, Leticia we don't want, and Endrick. Fair enough, that's the first good one we've had. Take that. Take that, chat. He's only 100k, like, but it's still better than what we've been getting. Nah, Drippy, it's alright, mate. We don't do games with viewers, mate. Hey, how are you doing, mate? Good afternoon, how are we? Hey, Danny, how are you doing, lad? Right, nothing from the 50k pack. Quick sell all that. Anyone see Richarlison say that he was going to sort the fucking... Actually, probably best not bringing it up. What'd you get banned for, Pricey? I replied last night, but I don't know. I haven't been on thingy yet. I'm assuming it's something you've said. How are you? Yeah, mate, I'm fantastic, thanks. Yeah, yeah, no worries, Pricey. Oh, shapeshifter, come on, 84 times 10. I think this is tradable, isn't it? If this is a good pull, we'll go store packs, but if not, then we're going to be mudded, aren't we? Really? Gabriel and Tavares. Hey, crazy fast. How we doing, mate? Welcome into kick. How are we, mate? Yeah, I mean to be honest, Pricey, I got banned for a week for sending a clown emoji. It's soft as fuck on PlayStation, by the way. Like, what's he done now? I'll be able to check in a second once I've done these rewards. If anybody else does have Division Rival rewards, by the way, make sure you send a share player. What level are you on clubs? Oh, you're max level on pro clubs. I'm not, mate. No, no, I don't really play pro clubs that much. Right, well, nothing from the second one. I mean, you can send the team, Joe. At this point, though, everyone's got the same teams, aren't they? Really? Um, right. Last pack, 86 times 10. Any shocks about? We get absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. We'll have the what the band. Yeah, I've got no idea what you're talking about. Crazy fast, mate. Hey, don't make sure you drop a follow though, mate. I would appreciate that. Um, online messages. What, so they've banned you fully, or is it like a limited ban? I'll set a little marker for that there. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think it feels like he's baited you there, Pricey, to be fair. You shouldn't have gotten banned for it, but yeah. He's like, this is the problem, right? People send you messages, so you reply the same way they have. They delete their messages and then report your messages. That's what's happened there. He sent messages to get you to bite, and now he's getting you banned. It's That's why it's safer to just not send messages. It's not worth the fucking hassle. Honestly. Tell me at what cost I'll find a ticket or ride. I've been waiting for the perfect Play one game 3-0 down, then 3-3 to get a dude left. Yeah, yeah, mate. People do that, yeah. We've got such a fun community on FIFA that they they um they quit at a draw. It's so much fun, mate. You only got Div 4. Hey, mate, whatever you've got, whatever rewards you've got. Oh yeah, there's a high chance he got banned, mate. Yeah, absolutely. People think once you send a message on PlayStation, it's on their servers for sure. Because they'd have to check for context on a conversation anyway, wouldn't they? There's a good chance he would have gotten something as well, yeah. Ba, ba. It's just, it's like reporting people's messages, right? Like if they've messaged you, right, and it's completely unprovoked, right, and they've just messaged you loads of shit. You're well within your right to report someone's message, but when you bait people into messages like that, it's just fucking. Did you pack anything? We got Endrick, mate. We got Endrick. Um, don't know if that's good. Like, you're from Sweden. Shout out, please. No, we don't do shout outs, mate. Look for heaven, and it's not that. You can no listen, right? You can beg as much as you want for a shout out. I'll tell you what'll happen, right? If I shout you out, no one will follow you, no one will subscribe to you, right? And you'll be in the same place you're in now. So what's the point in that? It's not going to help anybody. You know what I mean? Grow your own channel yourself, and then you might get somewhere, mate. Rather than begging in my chat. How about that? Because score a kick-off goal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's exactly it, though, Pricey. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There you go, there you go. Make sure you keep my stream tabbed, mate. Yeah, so I get the watch hours for it, fella. He went with the Saibao. Cold, cold. Mid-afternoon, by the way. But it's not there. Nothing else to say, or look for heaven, but it's not this. Nah, I didn't think so. Oh. How was everyone's last couple of days then? Did they enjoy them or? Um, right, we'll open these packs and then we'll get on with some exchange packs. Ba, 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 ba. By the way, Sunderland are doing transfer business. What will happen though? What do you mean? What do you mean? What will happen? Liverpool have spent 216 million so far. Yeah, they've got another 200 million. Just do it. How about you fuck off? How about that? You know what I mean? How about that? You just complete your rush objectives. Good idea, mate. To be fair, it's easy packs, isn't it? You know. Set a little marker for this. 84 times 10s. We've got 5 of them. This one's a walkout. We're going to skip it though. Hey Joshua, how we doing, mate? Oh, go on. Solid message that, mate. F you, cold. Second 84 times 10. No walkout. Shock. You're pushing the edge of a FUB. Yeah, cold, mate. Cold. You spell fun wrong, by the way. It's an N at the end there. Third 84 times 10. We get absolutely nothing but a walkout. He's not even big enough to type in the actual messages themselves. Oh, fourth one. Not a walkout either. Well, it was. Ba 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 ba. Last 84 times 10. Well, then we're absolutely shocking. We got a couple of walkouts. Um. Yeah. Now we'll just go take this life of yours. You told me, son, don't let it slip away. Yeah, if you can just chill out with the sound alerts, mate. Obviously, everybody else won't like to hear them all the time, you know. No, no, there's no need to apologise. It's just obviously when there's just constant sound alerts going off, you know. I don't mind people using them, but when they're spamming them, it's just a bit, you know. What formation do you use? You're from Australia. Fair play, mate. Welcome in. We are big fans of Australia, by the way. Big fans of Australia. I use a 4-4-1-1. What about yourself? Same? Nice. I've seen a lot of people use a 4-5-1. 4-4-1-1 for me is the most balanced I've used this year, so I'll get these Team of the Week packs done, then we'll get some more upgrades done. Bow, 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 bow. 4-2-3-1. I I can use it. I just don't have the cards to do it at the minute. Um, what is your favourite player? What on FIFA this year that I've used? Um, Probably Rafinha. You know, he's been very good, very very good. What's in life I just need. Has that TTS come through yet or no? Who's your best player? Ah, yeah, dub. Um, I don't know who my best player is. I'll show you the team now. We've just got Endrick there, like so. By the way, the next team's fucking woeful. There's some really good cards in there, but like, your question is, what Bobby Charlton is 600k? Good question. Ribery still your goat. Ribery, I haven't. I used that card a handful of times. He wasn't that good for me. Like, what's any life I just be? This card, by the way, is fucking brilliant. You know. Brilliant card. Shapeshifter Charlton. He's only 100k, mate. Not 600k. Like 120 tops. Because I've a love for before you. Calafiori, by the way, in Div Rivals. Played 4, scored 9, assisted 5. He's so good. I mean, if someone's lazy, bought it fairs, but you put Retegui Tots and Suarez Tots. Sorry, Retegui Tots, is he better than Suarez? I don't think so. I don't think so. I wouldn't open store packs with coins, mate. Like, the cards in the packs are worth nowhere near the value of the pack. Honestly, the best thing you can do is just buy fodder to open up exchange packs. That's the best thing you can do. If you don't want to grind it all out properly. Not Nolo driven. He looks like a good card, this one, but mm, had to buy coins for the Mbappe Evo. Mbappe Evo. Fairs. Hendo. Is Endrick good for foot champs? It depends on your skill level, mate. It depends on your skill level, really. Um, that's the thing, right? A lot of these cards are never going to carry you all the way through a game, right? Um, what you're going to do about what? I have no idea what's going on. I'll be honest with you, I've been awake like an hour. Um, yeah, the Endrick Shapeshifter, right, mate? It doesn't like these cards aren't going to carry you. It comes down to your skill level. If you are a good player in this game, that Endrick will be good for you. That's what I'm trying to say, really. You know, open a pack. It was English. Right back. Serie A. Forgot about Kyle Walker. Cold. Cold. For like a week or two. Oh, the 500k one that goes away for like a couple of weeks and you can't use the card. Yeah. These Evos are well overpriced, by the way. Like 500k for like fucking yeah. And then they're no better than cards in packs. A lot of them, to be honest. There's a lot of good, really, really, really good cards right in this game that are really cheap. Um, but because of the name on the card, people want to like Evo fucking Mbappe and stuff like that. It's crazy. Can I see your team? Yeah, mate. If you give me 2 seconds. Yeah, if anyone does have any share players, make sure you send them across, especially for Division Rival rewards. What's your best pack pull? I'm not too sure, mate. You'd have to tell me from my team. Um, yeah, it's not that deep, Mr. Dank. To be honest, mate, how we doing, JT? He's only saying like he wouldn't be spending money on the game. That's all he was saying. He wasn't questioning why you spend it. There's no need to be like that, mate. With him, you know what I mean? Thank you very much for the follows, boys. Thank you very much for the follows. Thank you very much for the gifts there as well, boys. How we doing, Devil? How are we, sir? Yeah, like honestly, right. Spending money on this game at this point ain't that deep. If you can, if you can just fucking grind the game out a little bit. Like there's Nepenthez, right? No, no, it's all right, mate. It's all right. No harm, no foul on it. Like I don't know if anyone's seen like Nepenthez on Twitter today, right? But he's been getting a lot of shit from people who don't understand how this game works. So, um, so basically, Nepenthez put out a video to show like how he made like such a great team in 3 weeks, and people were like, "Oh, you can't do that because I've got like a house, I've got kids, I've got all these things." And Nepenthez was like, even if you put 2 or 3 hours spare like aside a day, you can do this type of stuff. You're doing a Grimsby career up the fucking Grimsby, mate. If Johnny was about, he'd tell you all about Grimsby. But yeah, so some people were just like, oh yeah, like you've got to have no social life, you've got to have like no job and all that to get a really good team on this game. It's just not true. And like anyone who, oh, to be honest, mate, I did a pick yesterday off stream, and I got Van der Sar. So I thought, fuck it, why not? You know, using the 4-4-2, you got a 6'7" and a 6'8" striker. Fair play, mate. Fair play. How's that working out for you? But yeah, Nepenthez was basically shown and telling people. He made a video out of it as well. He's like, you don't have to spend every week and day on this game. Like, you just have to spend an hour or two a day grinding through the upgrades, do your dailies, all that type of stuff. Um, um, like, I mean, even when I was a full time chef, right, I was still streaming what 20 to 30 hours a week. Yeah, what's that invite for? If anyone lets me know what that invite's for. I was working 50, 60 hours a week as a chef, and I was also streaming this game about 20 or 30 hours a week. And I had a fucking solid team. We didn't spend any money at all, and we had millions of coins. Um, just shitty div for. No worries, mate. No worries. Appreciate it. If when people send me share plays, if they let me know in the chat what they're sending, like, oh, I've sent a share play for this, that, and the other, because I don't join just random party invites, because it's dangerous that. Um, oh dear. Can do GT, yeah, can do. I need a new controller desperately. I'm not too sure this is gonna work, you know. Yeah, if you wait there, GT, mate, we've obviously got this, so I'll join that after. How we doing, Martin? How are we, sir? Yeah, this might be chalk, this share play. Yeah, exactly, career mode. We'll be able to watch this share play. I won't be able to use this share play for YouTube, though. Fucking hell. I do appreciate it, though, mate. Thank you very much. Ronaldo's extended his deal, by the way. Not that anyone cares, but yeah, Ronaldo's extended his deal. Hello, Dan Harden. How are we, sir? Are we actually at 1 FPS? 1 FPS might be generous. Thank you very much for the gift on TikTok, by the way. Do appreciate that. If this is affecting your gameplay, mate, then Isaac from Team 2 Pack, go on, son. Hey, how we doing, mate? Welcome to TikTok. How are we, sir? We're cooked. Yeah. How we doing, Dan? How we doing, sir? I see that you're obviously Newcastle are waiting for the 1st of July to make transfers. Um, you give up? No worries, mate. You great? How you doing? I tell you what, mate. We'll give you another go, and then we'll have a look. So Newcastle wait until the 1st of July to make transfers. Obviously, they get 73 million quid taken off their what's it called, FFP and PSR and all that. Apparently, Trafford's going to be announced on the 1st of July. So That looks good for you. Future England #1 when Pickford fucking hangs it up. Yeah, exactly, career mode, yeah. No, so basically what's happened, Dan, is a lot of like fans from other teams are like, "Oh, he's actually leaving. He's actually leaving." Whether it be Arsenal or Liverpool fans, right? He's not actually going anywhere. They're extending his deal. They're giving him better terms on his current deal. So he's on 150 grand a week at the minute. Um, they're looking at giving him like 200,000 a week, but extending it to 5 years rather than having the 3.5 left he's got now. Um, yeah, I saw him. I saw him last night in the under 21s. He was fucking brilliant. Him, I like him. That Voltemade or Voltemade, whatever he's called. Give him 500 for 10. Yeah, that's a nice team. That Slotter's planning to pay Osimhen 75 million release clause. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. For Liverpool's style of play, I wouldn't be signing Osimhen. I'll tell you that right now. I honestly, right, go to fucking Atletico Madrid. Go and get what's he called? Um, Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez in that Liverpool team, mate. Cooks, I'm telling you. Thank you very much for that follow there, mate. Do appreciate that. How are we? Does anyone have tradable players on foot 23? No, I doubt it, mate. I doubt it. I doubt it, mate. Yeah, 300k for that. This is what I'm saying, right? You could have put 300k into fodder, and you'd have getting far more than that. Oh, you're back on YouTube saying, bro, go get a job. Little do you know, mate, I'm a chef. How about you go get a job, mate? It's 20 to 3 in the afternoon, and you are showing jobless behaviour. How about that? I am a chef, sir. That's all you've got. No worries, mate. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. You are here in my stream, mate. Nobody knows who you are, big bro. You know what I mean? No one knows who you are. Little weirdo. Good for you. There we go. There we go. You just sit in the corner like a good boy, mate. Nobody knows who you are, little bro. You're the Saudi prince's son, and you're on YouTube, yeah? Cold. Right, whenever you're ready, JT, mate. Whenever you're ready, lad. Oof. Yeah, that was rough. What do we get from this one? Corky. Not really what you want, is it? Billy No, mates. That's exactly what I'm saying, Dan, mate. Yeah. You get 90 million on the 1st of July. If I was you, mate, I'd invest that in the actual squad itself. Extend contracts you need to keep and all that type of stuff first. Hey, how we doing, Andy, mate? Your team sucks, my team's way better than yours. However, that's what he should have typed, right? However, he typed, you suck, my team way better than yours. Yeah, cold England from you, mate. Cold England from you, Andy. How are we, sir? Appreciate the message, mate. You have 2 pages of shapeshifter fodder right now. Need to start using it. Just do player SBCs even if you don't want them, mate. Cold English Andy lad, yeah, man. There you go. Bro, let's play 1v1 friendlies, and if you beat me, I'll leave. No, no, so the longer you stay, the more watch time I get, so that's why I'm engaging with your stupid messages, mate. But little do you know, I'm playing the long game. You're just in here thinking that you're trolling people, and you're not. You're giving me watch hours, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. What you don't realise is I'm making money off your stupid ass. You know what I mean? People don't understand this. Like, you've got kick tab. Thank you very much, Danny, mate. Appreciate that. That's what people don't understand about trolls, right? When they're in there giving people like hard time or thinking that they're giving people a hard time, they like the streamer or the content creators like engage with them to keep them there for longer because you're making money off them, and then they think they're getting bites out of what they're doing and they're not. They're so like backward they don't understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Not only do they waste their own time, the streamer makes money off them. Exactly. You're not paying, so you're good. What you don't understand, mate, is I make money off of adverts and I make money off of the like actually being live. And you being here means that I make money off you, whether you like it or not. So that's just yeah, that's cold from you. So thank you very much, mate. The next time I go and buy a bottle of Pepsi Max, I'll remember that you paid for it for me. Thank you very much, mate. Send him an ad. He gets ads anyway, mate. It's fine. Pellegrini called. These haven't been very good, have they, mate? Congrats, I can't lie. Yeah, man. Like genuinely, that's what happens. So that's why I find it really difficult to understand people who try and troll people. If you truly wanted to go and support someone, you'd go and watch someone that you like watching because then they make money off of you, therefore supporting them. You know what I mean? That's it for now. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. Nice team, to be honest. How are Kaka and Rafael Leao? Are they good? Are they good? Yeah, good. Decided to stay. Well, we're trying to buy the legendary JT442. Yeah, yeah. Is that an Asio good though? Yeah. Still baffles me how this guy's 750k. It is basically, mate. It's rarity because they were only in packs for 2 days, weren't they? It's rarity. Um, a lot of them, like the UCL cards, are rarity based essentially. Um, but yeah. Bam, bam, gonna let it fly. We're trying to sign Bulka, the goalkeeper from I think it's Nice. Anyone see what happened to Leon? Leon got relegated. Hey, how are we doing on TikTok, mate? How are we, sir? It's a nice team, that GT, mate. For an RTG, mate, that's really nice. You know what it is, right? As bad as it is, I think teams obviously are going to take advantage of that, aren't they? Really. You look at some of the players that they have. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So at the minute, mate, at the minute, Leon got relegated. They're allowed to appeal it, but they're 500 million pounds in debt. Like it's really bad for Leon. Um, they got relegated to like to League Two. Like teams are now going to take because like Manchester City had they held off a week or two with that Cherky deal, they could have get them for like 5 million quid. Yeah, and so this is what I don't get about other leagues, right? So um, the French league took action on Leon. They're 500 million pound in debt, so they took action on them. Yet Barcelona can be £1.5 billion in debt before La Liga took any action with them. Man United are in fucking X amount of debt, like 2 billion or something like that, and no one's doing a fucking dicky bird. You know what I mean? Oh mate, they've been rumored to get relegated for years though. Just finished your stream. Just wondering how you stream on TikTok. Basically, mate, there's a thing called Stream Elements multi-streaming. It's a plugin you've got for OBS. You just download it, it installs itself, and then you just work from there. Very, very, very easy. Barca had some restrictions a few years ago. Yeah, yeah. The problem is right. obviously the Premier League makes so much money from like revenue and stuff like that. Other leagues can't keep up, and so I mean, look at Leon, right? Leon absolutely had to beat Man United in the semi-finals to get to the final to then win and like at least relieve some of that pressure, but they couldn't. So now they have to get rid of all sorts. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. How are we? Yeah, they're just in silly amounts of debt. Like the guy who well, there's a guy who was in charge of Crystal Palace. He was the reason why, because I think he owned Leon, and that's the reason why they couldn't get in the Europa League. And so he sold off his shares in Palace. His team then got relegated to League One. Um, and he's gonna try and buy Sheffield Wednesday. No worries, mate. No worries. Glad it could help. Thoughts on 96 Pele? He's not great, mate. He's not great. Obviously, he's a very good card, but like I've got him. There's a lot of cards here that are okay, but we've got a lot of cards, but a lot of them are just like they're a playstyle missing or something like that, you know. What's the Maradona like? Never tried him. Never tried him, mate. Tyler, how we doing? Beckenbauer lives rent free in your club. He owns Botafogo. Does he really? What team do you dislike the most? I don't really dislike teams, I'll be honest with you. But Portsmouth. Um, yeah, a lot of these like players are very good, but a few of them are just missing the play style. Like Rafinha. Rafinha, if he had low driven, would be the probably one of the best cards on the game. He's sick. Same with Vinny. No low driven, but Baggio. To be honest, mate, you can get cards done for free. You know, like if you just do the exchange method. Um, if you just do exchanges, then you'll be able to get all the cards you want for free, essentially. I don't know who that is, mate. Who's Rob Page? Botafogo. Ah, right. Oh, is that why they had an influx of Brazilians? That makes sense. That makes sense then. I know they've got there's a young fella there called Almeida. He's meant to be an absolute world beater. You just got back. Yeah, cold, mate. Yeah, you try career mode. Let me know how you get on with your career mode, mate. Um, has anyone seen the fucking outlet of the guy, one of the creative executives at EA Sports, saying that there's a night and day difference between like FIFA 25 and 26. He's come out and he was like, "Oh, there's a night and day difference when we play both games. Like we play 26 and we go back and play 25. We can feel a massive difference between the games and stuff." I feel like if he's lying, right? If he's lying, then it's going to be the end for a lot of people. Like, it's the same with Call of Duty, right? There's a couple of games that people play that are you can see the fucking stick drift I've got here. Um, there's a lot of games at the minute that are on a final string with the player base. Games like FIFA and Call of Duty are they're always going to have a player base, but it's definitely wearing thin. Yeah, look at this man. I need new control. Believe it when you see it. Yeah. Well, he's seeing. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can find it actually. Um, rather than just like talking about it. Um, Is it in my? Yeah, it is. So right, where so we'll switch the screen. People who aren't on who are on TikTok can't see this, but yeah. So this guy saying the only thing I can say is that we've never worked so closely with the community. We're giving a huge priority to exactly what the community has told us that they want to see improved in the game. So what he's saying here, like he's saying, we've always listened, but we're now fully integrating it into the community for the next game. So basically, what he's saying here is, the game that we're building now is what you want, right? And if people don't like it, then you know, when we play the new game and then the old one, we feel the difference. The difference I'm feeling today, I've probably never seen such a big difference. So it sounds like what they said at the Team of the Year patch, yeah. So what this guy's saying here is, right, is we're building a game for you. This is what you wanted. And so if they implement everything that the community asked for and they still don't like it, then it's just that's just is what it is. You know. Um, this is him talking about it here. That's what that is. Um, it's interesting. It's very interesting because um there's this game literally can't feel um because of all the times they've said things like this. If they're selling this game like this, obviously with all the icons in the game. Oh, Wilson Easterdahl will be in it, Ollie, yeah, for sure. Hey, K-Dog, how we doing, mate? How we doing, Ollie? How are we, boys? Yeah, so basically, um, like, Easterdahl will be in the game. The only reason he wasn't in this year, mate, is because he was in the Russian league. And obviously, not getting into it, but like politics, the Russian league was taken out of the game. And so he was never in the game in the first place, so that's why he never had a card. Portsmouth have tough games to start the season. It does seem that way, mate, yeah. Any Newcastle fans about? Um, Nice little bit of transfer news for you here. Was the Russian league ever in FIFA? Yeah. Newcastle are believed to have verbally discussed bids around £50 million for João Pedro and are willing to pay the same for Elanga. Newcastle's offer for Trafford is understood to be around 25 million with add-ons. So yeah, the Russian leagues used to be in FIFA. Yeah, all the new icons that are coming as well are pretty neat, aren't they? Yeah, I bet right. I bet you've just got to wait until the 1st of July. That's obviously when the PSR clears, isn't it? So yeah, Ronaldo signed a new deal. Um, the Browns have released. Oh no, there's a lot of cuts and stuff happening in the NFL today. It's not great. Austrian Grand Prix this weekend, lads. Who's watching it? The Mexican League is returning to FIFA this year. Uh, you just want Fellaini, yeah. He's meant to be a hero, isn't he? Watch your PSN. It is Mr. The Wolf 90, mate. Exactly the same as the TikTok. Playoff round after. Yeah. Honestly, Dan, I think he'll do well this season. Alex Morgan is an icon. Yeah. She's coming. Yeah. I'm looking forward to a lot of them cards, by the way. Um, Tottenham are suing Sir Jim Radcliffe for £11.1 million in a new document. Spurs are accusing Ineos of breaching a 5-year, £17 million contract. Cold. Are you going to do an RTG around anyone? No, no, no. We just do an RTG, mate. That will be the account. I think if you're doing an RTG around someone as a content creator and you're not really good at the game, like myself, I'm okay at the game, but I'm not good enough to like run around with like half decent teams. Um, then it's going to be very hard. Cruz, Iniesta, Xavi, icon midfield. Yeah. Um, yeah. Everyone's running with what that guy said today. By the way, he's all over all the leaguers. Um, can I rate your PSN team? I don't understand why people want teams rated. By the way, but um, probably a 7. Probably a 7. Yeah, man, probably a 7. That one. Ba, 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 ba. Can you show your team? Absolutely, mate. Yeah. Is yours a RTG or no? Cold. I'm just having a look through Twitter to see if I've missed anything today, so I haven't. Cold. Oh. Right, so breaking news as of 10 minutes ago. I don't know, is this guy reputable? This guy's got 342,000 followers, by the way. Journalist. Um, he's a journalist, apparently. Um, Ibrahima Konate is being offered to Real Madrid, PSG, and more clubs in 2026 because he's obviously not signing a new contract. So, oh, the packs are still worth crafting, mate. They're still unlimited. So, is 40 mil too much for Kirkes? It's not enough for Kirkes. Kirkes is like a 50, 60 million pound player, mate. Because of his age, his output, what he brings to a team. Kirkes is a crazy player, mate. Kirkes is very, very good. I think Liverpool have getting a very, very, very good deal there. By the way, is Kirkes a left back? Yes. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Do appreciate that. Do you reckon it's easier to do the method on companion? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You seen Ahmad is supposed to be in Team 3? Yeah, mate, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Thought Andy Robertson was the number one. No, no, Andy Robertson's getting sold. Yeah, you'll sign Mark Gahey, mate. You still sign. Honestly, right? Liverpool can spend another 200 million quid, mate. They're fine because they haven't really spent that much money the last couple of seasons. They spent 15 million quid last year and then won the league. Who's your favourite player? As in what though? Konate finally gets fit and decides to leave. To be honest, mate, um, Konate is a very good centre half. However, he is helped massively by the presence of Virgil van Dijk. So, favourite Sunderland player at the minute, probably either Wilson Isidore or Mayenda's pretty good. Enzo Lafay is really good as well. Did you have to pay for multi-stream? No, I didn't, mate. No, no. It's through the Stream Elements website. Luke 09, yeah. Timeout him. slanderous comments like that. I fucking hate that little midget. I probably can't say that. I'll probably get banned for that as well. Hate speech and that in it on little people. Short arse. I'm just not a fan. I think he does too much. I think he just does too much. Draws too much attention to himself. Just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. Not for me, that one. No, I understand that, Danny. I understand how the transfers work and stuff like that. But the value of a team, like a lot of people are putting loads of stock in the values of teams at the minute. So I seen some Newcastle page yesterday taking the piss out of how they value Alexander Isak higher than the entire Sunderland squad is valued. Um, However, if we were to sell every single player that we have, we would get more than what they get for Isak, which isn't a flex, by the way. It's just true. Because we've got really young talent, and both teams are in um, an entirely different like phase of their. Oh yeah, yeah. Torres went for 50 million quid. It was massive at the time. Massive. Um, that was a monstrous signing. Yeah, but at that time, Danny, Liverpool weren't like the force they are now. It was something like that, Dan. Yeah, it was something like that. Did you get anything from awards? I didn't, mate. No, no. You got 96 Charlton. Yeah, he's a good card though. Yeah, they're just rage baiting accounts, though, aren't they? Like I wasn't asked about it. Just I found it funny how they were going on as if like I remember times when Newcastle weren't like that great and we were doing really well. Um, just is what it is, isn't it? It swings and roundabouts. Brighton apparently want Elliot for 40 million quid. I mean, that was before his fucking masterclass yesterday. I like Harvey Elliott. I do. Again, another player that Newcastle would do well having on the right hand side. The thing with Harvey Elliott is, right, Harvey Elliott is a very, very, very good player. However, he's stuck behind Mohamed Salah, and he is an academy product, right? So he would draw more money for PSR and stuff like that. As sad as it is, um, well, I know a few people who don't want Eddie Howe at Newcastle because they feel like he's got a ceiling, and eventually he'll reach that ceiling. So why not hire someone before he reaches that ceiling, so then the club can move further? I don't know. I personally, I've never been Eddie Howe out ever. I always think he's gonna do a good job, and people always say that he isn't a winning manager. However, you can never be a winning manager if you're never given the opportunity. Do you know what I mean? Thomas Partey's leaving Arsenal. Yep. And all the women in London are now safe. Cold. He's not fast enough. Yeah, I mean, personally, mate, I would move him central. Harvey Elliott would be much better as a 10, like behind the striker. Like if you were to play like a 10 in the pocket, obviously Florian Wirtz is going to play there, which is the issue for him now, innit? Because that's where Florian plays. Curtis Jones is underrated. I like Curtis Jones, yeah. You got team of the season McTominay from rewards. Can't tell if that's a win or not. He's definitely a good player, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of. There's going to be a lot of transfer business happening after July the 1st because there's a lot of teams that have to wait for PSR to clear. So Musiala, Fez. I didn't like that card personally, but it's just me that. Yeah, from now on, streams aren't going to be like fucking major long ones, by the way, because I got into a habit of streaming long hours again, and it's completely fucked me. So, um, streams are gonna be like 2, 3, 4 hours, if that. At least 2 hours though. Obviously until the football starts again, and then I'm just not putting the time and I'm just not going to put like loads of time into this game. Obviously, I'll still make content on it, but I'm not going to be spending hours and hours and hours playing it. Not anymore. Ba 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 ba. So like, what I'll do like Monday to like Saturday, it'll be like early afternoon streams, like say 1, 2 o'clock to like 3, 4, 5 o'clock, depending on what time we start. Um, exchanges might get cheaper. They might. They might. I think they'll just remove one player every 2 weeks, and then when footies comes, it'll be fully repeatable with like one player. I think gradually, as the game goes on, they'll just remove one player every couple of weeks. Is what I think they'll do. It's the only logical way of doing it. The what they can do, right? What they can do is make this like how that guy came out and was like, "Oh, we're listening to the player base more than ever. This is what we're doing now." If he comes out and says, "Right, we've heard that you want fucking cheaper exchanges at the end of the game. There you go." That's right, Danny. Don't worry about that, mate. You don't have to join every stream. If you're busy, you're busy. People have lives and that, innit? Like, not gonna get mad over someone not coming in. It's all good, mate. I agree, career mode. It will be that, yeah. What I find though is I find that the FC25, like FIFA in general, their communities complain about way too much. Like a lot of it, some of it is warranted, but a lot of it's just forced as fuck. They'll have like a favorite creator or whatever, and they'll just take their opinion and just fucking use it as their own. You know what I mean? Dr. Dank, what is your issue with career mode like? Is it because you disagreed with you earlier on spending money? Is that what it is? You're sorting out your prom suit for next Friday. I hope you have fun, mate. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, but the second message you sent saying just a melt, bro, that that implies that you call him a melt. Just how I'm reading that, it implies that you call him a melt. It might just be the way it's being typed, but just the way it looks from. Um, but yeah, so basically, I feel like what they need to do for what I think they need to do at the minute FIFA is dead. Do you think it's dead? No, it's not dead because I mean think about it, right? There, it's obviously not as active as it used to be, but people are still watching streams. People are still watching videos. Like people are still doing things with the game. The term a game is dead is way overused these days, massively. It's crazy how often, like, for instance, I've had multiple videos get over 500,000 views on TikTok. You go on YouTube, Foot Market still gets over 100,000 views. Ozio still smashes it. Like, people are still watching streams, right? It What happens is people run with these like ideas that these games are dead and they're just not. You know what I mean? Well then, is it on your FYP? Then that must mean, mate, you must interact with a lot of my stuff. You know what I mean? Like people always go, "Oh, this game's dead, that's dead." It's not. Just because you don't like it, don't mean that somebody else won't. You know what I mean? Is the general opinion. And what I think would help this game massively is, you know how they've done a month promo with shapeshifters. That should be the way to go forward from now on. So, um, for instance, if they have a month worth of promos, like say for instance have team 1, 2, and 3, then on week 4 have all three teams in packs for a week. You know what I mean? And then that week is the week where you get all the like mad upgrades and stuff. So say like week 1, 2, and 3, you have your normal player picks, your normal packs and stuff like that. Then on week 4 is where they bring in exchanges. So do you know how they've got these exchanges here? It says like shapeshifter. That tells me that they're trying to have exchanges based on a promo. Because before this was called an exchange, now it's called shapeshifter. It's got the name of an actual promo in it. Um, you know, I think having a month promo, like a team 1, 2, and 3, and then on week 4, all three teams in packs for that week would be the best thing to do. Yeah, I appreciate that, Danny, mate. Appreciate that, lad. That's what I think should happen. And also, it adds they need to reduce the maximum rating of players. So when they release a game, the maximum rating is 91. That's way too high for a game that runs for a year. Like with Madden, they went down. They went from 90 down to 89, down to 88, and now they're down to 84 to start a game. So now they've got like 15 overalls that can boost cards and stuff like that. So imagine a month-long foot birthday promo. Yeah, say for instance, like, even with Team of the Year, right? Even with Team of the Year, what you can do is when Team of the Year starts at the first week of the month, is have like a warm up for the first week. The second week is like where you can accumulate loads of upgrade packs and stuff. The third week is the actual team, and then that gets put into packs for 2 weeks rather than the 1 week. Um, because Team of the Year is the best promo that they run normally. Imagine a month of Thunderstruck. Or what they could do is have like a nominees thing. So they could do a week where they've got like I don't know nominees, like a warm up, then nominees, then the actual team, and then everything impacts week 4. Or even yeah, like that, right? So say for instance, they do the first week could be warm up where you get all your packs, accumulate all your packs and stuff. The second week will be nominees. The third week will be like you say, 2 days of defenders, 2 days of midfielders, 2 days of attackers, right? And then the fourth week, no, sorry, is it the third week? No, fourth week would be everything in packs, the full team and nominees in packs. Um, and then with team of the season, that's obviously a 2 month promo anyway, so that doesn't matter. Foot birthday could start on the 1st of December. sorry, like the Christmas, the Footmas, and go all the way to the end, and then you go from Footmas straight into Team of the Year. You don't have to worry about all this fucking the bollocks. Imagine, right? So what would you have? The first, it would obviously start on the 1st of October. So they'd run a promo on the 1st of October, whatever that would be. I don't know. Yeah, that's what they used to have. They used to have calendar SBCs every day. Um, I only use one camera, mate. I just mirror the screens really. Um, so basically, um, the first promo is obviously on October the 1st, whatever that might be. I don't know what that normally is. The second promo would obviously for November would be Thunderstruck. December would be Footmas. January would then be Team of the Year. Then fucking what's it called? Um, is February birthday or is that March? Either way, like you've got like I think it's April and May are team of the season anyway, so that doesn't matter. You just got to find February, March, and then obviously shapeshifters or whatever it is like the months that we're in now, and then you've got footies and stuff. Future stars, there you go. Yeah. So like, if you make it an entire month for a promo, yes, you would know what's coming out every single year, but the packs and stuff that can change, the cards that would change, because you get more teams. Like I say, if you do like a week 1, 2, and 3 team, and then week 4 is just full send, I think that sorts everything out. There's so many promos, right, that it's pointless. Yeah, filler promos, yeah, yeah. That's what I would do personally, but that's what I would do. But again, he knows me and he knows I'm imagining things. Because they have all these promos that, I mean, obviously in there you're gonna have Raw to the finals. Yeah, Raw to the knockouts, Raw to the finals. Them could run in the background. Them could run alongside. That's absolutely fine. You know what I mean? Like you could run them alongside my Mamadishvili there. Lovely 89. I just feel like they're trying to make loads of promos, and to have a new promo, you've got to have like superstar cards in them. Whereas if you just run normal promos, you don't have to do that. Every team gets a card, and every team would get a card, multiple cards, mate. Multiple cards. I wouldn't mind them bringing back ones to watch, genuinely. Yeah, they could do 2 weeks of ones to watch. When the game comes out, like I think it's like the middle of September, 17th this year. If they run that till the 1st of October, and then start with like Road the Knockout for a month, and then jump into Thunderstruck. And then you've got Foot Birthday. Sorry, then you've got Footmas. Then you've got Team of the Year. Then you probably have like Foot Birthday. Then you probably go with like, um, probably get something in there like a Road to the Final um, promo or something. Then you go straight into team of the season for 2 months, and you've got shapeshifters and footies. It's people. The thing is, right? People are like, oh, you need all these promos to run a game properly. You don't. All you need is the execution of the promos to be better. People think promos are dead, not because of the promos, but because of how like the menu stuff. Because if you can't pack the cards, what's the point? You know what I mean? If you can't pack the cards, you can't use the cards. SBC bans unlimited dupe storage. I'll be honest with you, mate. I think they should get rid of dupe storage. I think it's the worst thing they've done. It's the worst thing they've done. Because nothing has any value anymore. Um, because everyone's got like I say, an overstock of fodder. They should make it unlimited. They should take it out. I'll be honest. Because all year, right, people have been able to accumulate loads of fodder, and then when an SBC comes out, they've already got all the fodder to complete it anyway. So then they don't have to go and buy fodder. So the price of fodder's gone right down. And now we've gone from having unlimited fodder, like in your duplicate storage, to having unlimited fodder grind. So now fodder has absolutely no value, and it's just fucking. And people are complaining that like the rewards don't give them shit. It's because nothing's worth anything. Is the reason. Because we've gone from having like unlimited fodder because no one was doing SBCs to now having unlimited fodder because there's a grind. And so therefore fodder doesn't have any value because you can get it for free. The economy of the game's fucked, mate. Is what it is. Yeah, Chase will look, Danny, mate. I just think an unlimited duplicate storage will just be horrendous. That's why everything's worth nothing, by the way. Because if you couldn't, like, say for instance, right, if you couldn't stockpile things, you'd have to go and buy stuff, right? Ba 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 ba. Obviously, everyone's got opinions on the game and stuff like that, and what should be in and what shouldn't be. But if people are complaining that rewards are worth nothing and that nothing's worth anything on the game, that's directly linked to the duplicate storage. So on one hand, people can't complain that the game is like the cards are worth nothing and that they're not making any coins or anything like that, but then be like, oh yeah, I want duplicate storage. It doesn't work that way. Because before, when you got duplicates, you had to use them as you were getting them. Yeah, thank you very much for the for the follow there, football enthusiast, mate. Appreciate that, lad. How are we? If you are on TikTok and you want to jump over to the Twitch, it's the same name as the TikTok, by the way. We got absolutely nothing from them. Mad. Um, Need to build play picks now, I think. I spent yesterday, right? Because I wasn't in the house yesterday. Walty, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Because I wasn't in the house yesterday, right? Um, because I wasn't in the house, I had to build play picks by hand because I didn't have fucking access to the web app and I was fuming. Hey, how we doing, mate? How are we? You're lucky you changed your message there, mate, because that is normally a ban in here straight away, without question. But yeah. Um, Hold on. Du, 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 du. I've been playing Splitgate as well, by the way. What a game that is. What a game that is. Anybody else been playing that, I know? No, 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 no. I didn't play Weekend League this weekend either, by the way. I just left it. I couldn't be asked. No, 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 no. I'll build these player picks and then I'll go and make a drink. I've got to do a bit of rivals today. See if we can get out of Division 3, but I'm only gonna be playing this game on stream now. Like, I'm not putting the time in off stream for it. So the 2 or 3 hours we spend every day playing this game on stream is just gonna be the content that we make. If we pack stuff on stream, we pack it on stream. If we don't, then is what is. The new Madden comes out soon, so I'm fucking buzzing for that. Looking forward to that. What's everyone up to today then? Is anyone watching the under 21s final on Saturday, by the way? England and Germany. Um, Hope you get something decent. When does that pack come out, Joe, mate? Is that like this week or? How do you do 50 to 60 player picks? You have to use Peel Tools, the link to which is in the Discord. Mate, honestly, right, Madden is a game I used to be very, very, very good at. Um, oh, mate, I'm old as well. I got that donation, by the way, mate. I do appreciate that. Um, but yeah, fucking, like, mate, I'm really, 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 really good at Madden. Like, I used to be really good at it. Like, I think I was in the top 1% in Madden 21 or something like that, Madden 22. You know when you play like what we have like division rivals on Madden. I can't remember what it's called. Um, I was an absolute beast on Madden. So good. And then I stopped playing. Like what I do, mate, is I buy the game, I play for the first month, and then I drop it. But this new one looks sick, so I'm gonna stick with it this year. I'm gonna stick with it this year. I can't wait. Because I've been explaining to people that Madden is just like a what's it called? A practice arena for FIFA. Um, it's a season weekly. Have I done that? Season play. I need to play these. Oh, so you get obviously you get that tomorrow when the new team comes out. Fairs. I've got to play fucking Rush or something. Jesus Christ. Dynasty mode. I saw that the Browns released what's he called, the pass rush today. Gotta get long name. 46 player picks just like that. Any chance, ref? Talisca. Nope. Nope. I would take Harry Kane. Take that. You know what we'll do? I'll stick a little fucking stream marker up as well. Um, I never played like Dynasty mode or anything like that. Whenever I was playing Madden, I was always playing like Ultimate Team. I'll show you as well if you want, boys. I'll show you like what they're doing over there. You got Charlton today. Go on, lad. He's very good in game. Like on Madden, they do a lot of stuff that then comes into FIFA. What they've been experimenting with at the minute is like, well, not experimenting, but they've had it in for years. Like on Ultimate Team, they have packs that you can only buy with points. You can't use coins to buy them. I don't think they'll get away with that on FIFA, to be honest. Oh, Ter Stegen, love that. Like they've got something over there called challenges, which is what FIFA tried with like moments. They severely messed that up. Severely messed that up. 'Cause it's not even hard, like for what they could have done. Yeah. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, like this year. I hope Madden's good though. Like they're saying it's very good, so obviously they will, won't they? It's their game, but there's a lot of creators who are saying it's very good. Then there's obviously other creators who slander every single game they do. There's a guy, I think he's called like Jack Moody or something like that, right? He all he does is post negative things about Madden. All he does. Zero creativity. He just fucking sits there and rips apart games. Jack Grealish for like the 9 millionth time. Has anyone seen Team 3, by the way? Yeah, you saw Team 3? Yeah. It's okay, I guess. The problem I'm having at the minute, mate, is that the best card I've packed, Endrick, today, and I think he was Team 1. Um, I've not packed anything major from Team 2, and the amount of packs and picks that we've opened, it's a bit of an issue, you know? Yeah, I mean, again, that's the problem with all online games, though, isn't it? People find like a meta, or they find like a workaround, or they find something that's OP, and then they'll just sit there and abuse it. Like, how can you have fun doing that? You know what I mean? Like, online should just be locked to like actual fucking cards, like, or players or characters, you know? Yeah. One of my mates plays it all the time. He sent me his roster on the GM mode he was playing. Um, and he was saying that there's just people online who just weird. Keep getting Schneider, yeah. Well, that's the thing, like everything I've packed is like the usual stuff. Like player, Almiron. It's all the same stuff, mate. Most of the people you have downloaded AEW people. I'll be honest, I don't even watch AEW. I watched it at first, but when the ran like their main selling point was matches you've never seen before, right? So I was like, alright, neighbor, it was fun watching Okada and all them types of wrestlers. It was brilliant. And then when they started doing they were going way too far, like above and beyond in all their matches, just to try and get people to watch. And it just felt desperate, you know what I mean? It felt forced. So I was just like, yeah, not watching this. Well, not long ago, mate, they were using like very, very, very weird and questionable ways to end matches. I think there was a syringe used in one match. There was um A plastic bag used in a match. It's it's not what wrestling is. It's not what it's supposed to be. It was outrageous because the what they've got to remember is right that people will copy what they're doing, and obviously you can't be responsible for everybody else's like actions and stuff. But that's something that they did not have to do. Yeah, like there's stuff they do, mate. That is just there's stuff they do is just forced as fuck, and it's like it's really beggy. EAW lost the custody of CM Punk on a pole match. I'm sure I've heard that apparently they fucking mentioned CM Punk on fucking Dynamite last night or whatever it's called. No worries, mate. You enjoy mowing the lawn in that heat. Fuck that. Fuck that. Right, I'm gonna go and get a drink in that, lads. I'll be 2 seconds, alright? I'm gonna run ads while I'm away so you don't miss anything when I come back. I'll be 2 seconds, alright? Also, if you are new and you've got a Twitch Prime, if you do exclamation mark sub, you can get a free sub if you link your Amazon and your Twitch together. Hashtag ad. Every item within 20 yards of the ring, barbed wire. Yeah. 197 squad. Go on, son. I didn't run adverts either when I left. Um. I'm just hoping that some of these games coming out this year actually like do stuff. If FIFA, Call of Duty, and Madden can all be good this year, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? Even if one of them can be good, because it's been a long time since I've had like a game that I'm just gonna sit there and play for hours. I do like Splitgate. I think that's good. Um, I had fun playing that. If you're good at shooters, then you'll enjoy it. Fated to pretend. Do, 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 do. Yeah, like I say, the streams are going to be like 2, 3 hours long now. I'm not going to be sitting here for fucking ages doing streams. Um, Especially when games are in like are like this slow, you know. Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Jump on, have a bit crack on, then jump off. Hey, thank you very much for the follows there, boys. Thank you very much for the roses as well. Appreciate that. Appreciate the gifts there, mate. Put them in 89 exchange packs. 50 high rated players back. They're not exactly. They're not 50 high rated players, mate. I'm fantastic though, mate. How are you doing? I'm a little bit tired actually, but. Okay, if you really want it. Hey, thank you very much for the gifts there, mate. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Legend. Yeah, you don't get high rated for the back out of them packs. Like, not guaranteed anyway. Yeah, you get in one of those cards, like, you get an extra 85 plus, don't you, in there? Yeah, you're not guaranteed anything. Yeah, thank you very much for all those gifts, mate. I do appreciate it. Legend. There's no way 87's like 1,400 coins. Fuck me. Come get it if you really need it. Come get it if you really want it. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I've just bought a few. Like, honestly, right, the move here to fund these might actually be League SBCs, genuinely. If you do League SBCs, right, how many coins can you make? Then with all those coins, you just buy like high rated fodder with all the fodder that you get anyway. Then you'll get player pick fodder as well. Jesus, man. Or you could just do player SBCs with all the fodder that you get. Yeah. It's, mate, honestly, right, genuinely, League SBCs will be the fucking move here. because you can buy an entire upgrade for selling like I don't know an anchor. Yeah, honestly, mate, there's. I bet you there's a way you could do it for free. Has to be, or next to free anyway. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? Oh, we're not doing any of that stuff, mate. We are an adult, by the way. We're an adult, by the way. We're not doing any of those edit things, mate. Rule the world. 3.5K for that. Right. Hopefully we get something nice from these. Hold it for a little now. Clivert's coming as an SBC. Oof. Hey Oscar, how are we doing, mate? How are we, sir? How was your division rival rewards? We need 2 followers, boys, for 3,600. Call from us. Good? Good to hear, man. Only for a little now. Come on. Hegerberg, take that. We haven't packed anything today, have we? Do you have Twitch? I do, mate. Yeah, same name as the YouTube lad. Think about me. Go on. Best of luck to us. Right wing, Portuguese. Right, so that's Nuno Tavares. Not a double. Any other cards in packs? EA Sports. I've packed this guy about 9 times today already. Stick a little marker in that. You can't do well. Don't think you've done many exchanges this week. Yeah, honestly, mate. You'll follow. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I think we're going to be live for like another half an hour, maybe. Um, and then I think we're going to go and raid Liam because it's Liam's birthday today, so we'll drop him a nice little birthday raid. Ba, 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 ba. Um, can you imagine having to deal with all this if you didn't have duplicate storage? Like, every single time you got a duplicate. Oh, leave me hanging. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Oh, I was coming for you. Yeah, honestly, mate, right? Like, I was making player picks yesterday by hand. I think I made like 150 player picks across like both generations of console by hand. It was a little bit grim. A little bit grim. How long did it take? Yeah, mate, it took a long time, yeah. Hello, Bailey. How are we, sir? How are we, sir? I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Oscar, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? How are we, la? I'm coming for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are splendid. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Any chance of EA Sports? According to that goal, I don't know what goal that is like, but yeah, dub. Are Twitch just adding fucking goals to things now, are they? They remember during the Prem. Yeah. To be honest, mate, I think we start the season against West Ham. I think if we can get anything there, that'll be limbs. We do. We have just actually hit 3,600 followers on Twitch, by the way. 50 players pack, no chance at all. EA Sports, come on. Thank you very much for the gifts there, mate. Appreciate that. Well, we're in negotiations for the fella who plays for Sassuolo on the right hand side, the French fella. We're in for him. Thank you very much for all those gifts, mate. I do appreciate that. Absolute oiler. Thank you very much, mate. You've been spamming gifts, sir. Thank you, mate. Yeah, him, Kareem Wood, yeah. 17 million. 17 million for him. Hey, Joe, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? Finally, got on a train and it was cancelled because I had no AC. Oh, dear me. That is. Let's see your team. No worries, mate. 2 seconds. I'm just building these SBCs. Give me a second. I'll show you. Looking at Bulger, yeah, 17 million. So the winger for 17 million and the goalkeeper, which, to be honest, good business, very good business. Yeah, it's also like a safety hazard, isn't it? Because if the security are too warm, then so are the passengers. So a 17 million pound signing, then yeah, man. It's what we do. It's what we do, mate. Let you down. This is the team at the minute. RTG absolutely flying. This Calafiori, by the way, is unbelievable. Oh, we don't do shout outs, Joe, mate, purely because, right, if we do shout outs for you, we've got to do for other people as well. And it doesn't help, I'll be honest with you, right? If I give you a shout out, people will follow you because I've asked them. What you want, mate, is people who follow you for your content. You know what I mean? The best way to get it is people to follow you for your content rather than somebody else shouting out, you know? I saw that Henderson being looked at by Forest, by the way. Really good team. Cheers, Oscar, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got a Division 3 yesterday. Um, we packed we packed Endrick earlier. I don't know if he'll get in, like, but just look like you want a striker. Everton, yeah. Make sure people sub to you 100%. Yeah, exactly, Joe. That's the thing, right? Like, as long as people subscribe to you for your content, then you'll always grow. If people are giving you shout outs and they're following because someone's asked, it's like a false, like, community type thing, if you know what I mean. Thank you very much for the sub there, Joe, mate. Do appreciate it, lad. Hey, Chog, how we doing? Good leadership. Chucking for the UEL games. True, true. Good to hear, man. Yeah, I'm fantastic, thanks. Just a bit tired, really. Just a bit tired, mate. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? Was the Beckham SBC worth it? Yes, mate. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Is Vinny and Rafinha first owned? Yes, mate. Yeah. It's all first owned. We run an RTG, mate, and everything we have is first owned. We don't buy cards, so. Let you down. Yes, every card is first owned. So lucky. I mean, to be honest, mate, this game is not very hard at all to pack cards. You've just got to put a little bit of time and effort into the menus. It's so easy to make coins. It's so easy to grind and get free cards. Essentially, like this is probably the easiest game they've ever made to make a good team, and it's fully unlimited at the minute as well. So, like we've got what 2.6 million coins in that team. We would have had millions more, but we spent them. We spent 1 million on season passes. We've spent loads of coins on Evos. So, oh, you are looking at good business, yeah. The two fellas from Juve, I think it is. Good business that. Back to the bar in Tokyo. Yeah, it's like you're actually physically trying to improve the squad, which is obviously what you want. Are them signings going through straight away, or are you waiting until like the 1st of July for PSR? I know that Newcastle wait until the 1st of July for PSR, so I don't know if that's what you're doing as well. Why is Crouch extinct? I would assume, mate, an Evo. I know that he's going to be in the next team. Um, I know he's going to be in Team 3 tomorrow, but I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. Club World Cup needs to end. To be honest, like the financial year for like football resets on the 1st of July. I think so, Chog. Yeah, I think. I know that he's coming out as a centre back on Friday, like tomorrow, in Shapeshifters. There might be an Evo either out or coming out for him. If a card's extinct, mate, just assume he's for an Evo. That's what I do. Especially someone like a Peter Crouch. With the beast. Crouch centre back be naughty. What do you mean, Joe? Bar in Tokyo. Yeah, there's a lot of cards coming out tomorrow that are very good. Like I saw yesterday, there was a leak. Oh, it was a loading screen, I think, that we're getting an English left back with like loads of really good play styles, and I was like, oh, that'll be sick. Turns out it's Sophia Smith. You use that cack. I haven't even unlocked him yet, mate. No, thank you very much, Joe, mate. I do appreciate that. Um, yeah. So there's like a Crouch. There's a Sabio. Yeah, I haven't even unlocked him yet, mate. I'm like level 30. Kelly Smith, that one, yeah. Kelly Smith, yeah. She's a left back. She's the 98 left back. We're getting Eusebio. I'll see if I can pull it up actually. Um, like, is it a bad team? No, but like, breaking news: James Trafford has fully agreed personal terms with Newcastle United. The talks between the clubs are progressing, but no agreement is on a fee. Looks like Newcastle have got a new goalkeeper. He'll chance to be the England number one as well, won't he, when Pickford leaves, retires. Right, I'll show you the team now. Right, TikTok and YouTube Shorts, you can't see this, but the team is over on Twitch. That's the team. We got six shapeshifter players. Yeah, Ahmad Diallo, big fan. Ayoze Perez for the Newcastle past and present. We've got Peck there if you like that. Elanga, Crouch. Oh, Crouch, sorry, is a goalkeeper. Crouch is a goalkeeper. Sorry, that's my fault. Fabinho there. Um, Vlahovic centre back. He'll be sick. Casillas centre mid. Dybala CDM. Mane Cam. Stoichkov centre mid or Cam or whatever. Is that Mead? Um, yeah. Beth Mead, yeah. Kingsley Coleman, Phil Foden, Noah Maguire. I think he might be team four. Eusebio, Arcade's Little Love, yeah. Ollie Watkins, and Yaya Toure, striker. How we doing, Danny? We're just showing you. I'm just showing you the team here for tomorrow. Um, that Sesko centre back could be lit, you know. Sesko centre back could be him. Rodri, yeah, I want that Rodri. It's why I'm still doing packs, mate. Because I want Rodri, but him and Mamadishvili. Yeah, I've got I got what's he called? Ruben Loftus-Cheek from the season pass. He's so good. Score against Millwall. Go on, lad. But yeah, that's the team. Um, I can scroll here because I'm obviously on Assie's page. Um, so this is what I saw yesterday, right? And then obviously we got the England left back, right? That could have been any number of players. It is Sadio Mane. Yeah. These are the women's path to glories for anyone who cares. Um, they've changed dynamics. These are the new icons. I'm looking forward to these. Are you going to check the video out? If I see it, mate, I'll see it. I do appreciate you putting the video out, though. You just woke up. Hey, best luck in your pack scooter, mate. Like, No idea on the bottom tier. No idea. Everybody else I know, but there was some people complaining saying Marcelo's got 86 pace, rah rah rah, and I was like, yeah, Marcelo's never been known as a speedster, mate. Maybe. Do you know what's funny though? They've actually put in the professional foul, which is what Chiellini did in the tournament, right? So they put the professional foul in the game, and obviously Ian Robbins are part of this as well. By the way, that Iniesta could be the best fucking midfielder in the game, like passing anyway. That's the official hero design for next year. There's the pre-order bonus as well if you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, like I do agree with the icon pack. Like the icon pack obviously will be very good for some people. Some people will get R9, some people will get fucking Cruyff, some people get Eusebio, all them types of cards, right? Um, them's the types of things you should have when you pre-order a game. Them should have always been the things. You should like, especially for the amount of money that people are paying, right? You should be getting fucking because them points apparently are worth like 40 quid, 50 quid. You're gonna get Drogba. Hopefully you do, mate. Like the points alone are worth like 40 or 50 quid. Like the icon pack normally on in the stores like what 3,000 points, which is another like 30 quid. So that's 70 quid already. So the game's really like 50 quid. But then you also get the premium pass, which is another tenner, which is like any of the new icons. Yeah, I mean for the majority of people, maybe they're gonna get like Zanetti, Crespo, like Raquelme. You know what I mean? But the additional Evo slot, yeah, it means you can do three in the middle of the game. I mean the thing is, right? Like when you're ordering, like if you're pre-ordering a game, right, you should be given the absolute like most. Like Madden, right? What Madden used to do was give you either a choice between like, because if there was one cover star, you got the cover star as an untradeable card in your club. So if it was Tom Brady, you'd get Tom Brady. There was one year it was Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, and you got the choice between the cards. Which one do you want? And you got like, because at the time there were 88 rated cards, which was the max. It's like you being given a choice between Salah and Mbappe, um, like top end cards in the game, right? Which one do you want untradeable for your club? But it wasn't a loan; it was an actual card. Um, and but FIFA have never done that. Imagine getting a free Jude, yeah. Imagine getting a free Jude for having the game, yeah. And so Madden used to give you like 6,000 points, the cover star player, untradeable in your club, with like a special design and stuff. They would give you access to the game for like a week early. They would give you because at the time they had like upgrade cards, which were like Evos, but they were like easier to use. Um, they would give you all sorts, and the game would be like 80 quid. They'd give you like packs and stuff, and there was so much they would give you for 80 quid. And obviously that's what FIFA are doing now. So I do think giving you a cover star would be the best. That would make his card like that would make his card like cheap in game or cheaper in game, but it doesn't matter. If they give you a free Jude Bellingham, you've got a centre mid, and Peter would use that card easily. Early doors anyway, and that's the Berbatov stuff. So But yeah, the like I like what they do with some games, but I hate what they do with other games. Like there's definitely a way they can go about making like the pre-order stuff better for games. Bonmati and Bellingham, yeah, yeah. But it's just too late though, isn't it? And it wasn't the like what they do now is that remember when they were doing ambassadors and then they give you like a loan of like say Son, Vinny, and all them types of cards. Imagine they give you a choice of all those cards, right? But the one you picked was untradeable in your club, and it wasn't a loan; it was an actual card. People will be more likely to like pre-order the game. Like say for instance, if you've got the choice like a Bonmati, um, Hansen, fucking Vinny, Son, Mbappe. You know what I mean? To start the game. Southampton 1, Millwall 1. Go on, lad. Did you go through then, yeah? Like what these companies are doing now, man, is getting away with like bare minimum. You did good, man. Before we raid tonight, right? Before we raid in like 15, 20 minutes, I'll show you what they're doing on Madden. Nice one, mate. Cheers, lad. Chance your room around. Go on, son. Yeah, I'll show you what they're doing on Madden at the minute. And to be honest, right, if they did this in FIFA, it would pull a lot of people in purely for the aesthetics of it. You know, like the season pass on Madden. Obviously, it's a lot easier because there's only 32 teams in the league, and so it's a lot easier to get all the artwork and stuff. But on Madden, what they're doing is, you know, like the season pass thing, like the season pass progress bar or whatever it is, that is designed to the team that you support. Thank you very much for the alert, mate. Appreciate that. So do you know when you look at like your progress bar? Say if you were like a Forest fan or Newcastle fan or Sunderland fan or whatever, it would the progress bar would be designed around your team that you support, and then you unlock different like decals and stuff like that you can add to it as you go. Obviously, paid options are a lot better than the free options, but no, you wouldn't get cards. It's like you know the I mean, actually, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I'll show you before we read. Um, you get like stuff yeah, 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 like cosmetics and stuff. Yeah, obviously it's a lot easier in the NFL because, like I say, there's only 32 teams and it's a very small in size business. You know, so you've only got to contact 32 teams to get everything. Whereas in the Premier League, there's 20 teams. Then you've got the EFL. Then you've got all the other competitions, and then you've got licensing and other issues with other teams, and it's a lot easier in the NFL. Oh, oh, I got a love that keeps me waiting. Oh, oh. It's definitely something they could do though, because they could dedicate a department to it. You know, I'll open these packs and then we'll go and check out Madden. I'll show you what I mean. Such a good game, Madden. Two seconds. Reply to this text. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, come on, ref. Oh, something funny happened yesterday, chat. Right, so I was uh I was out and about, and some kid was like, "Oh, Sunderland is shit." 'Cause obviously I was wearing a Sunderland shirt, right? He's, "Oh, Sunderland is shit." And then I was leaving, 'cause I'd popped into my mum's, and I was leaving my mum's, and like 10 minutes after he'd said Sunderland was shit, he was walking up the road with his auntie crying because he fell off his bike and smashed his face. How's that for karma? Silly little twat. I should have gritted on him really, but into a garage and saw a Sunderland fan. Really? Fair play. To be honest, mate, there's a lot of Sunderland fans. I think you're gonna see a lot more now, because obviously we made it back to the Premier League, and you know, oh, it wasn't a Sunderland fan at all, no. Disgraceful that. The thing is, right, like you'll see a lot of fans now wearing the shirts because obviously we're back in the Premier League. Like me and my brother know someone who hasn't gone to a Sunderland game for years, but because they're back in the Premier League, he's going to go to the games now. He didn't. He had tickets to go to the semi-final and final and didn't go. Had the Sunderland shirt on but didn't have a Mackem accent. Bastard. Fraud. Ba, ba, ba. It's just unforgivable, really, isn't it? Like, imagine having tickets to go to a final that you're fully capable of going to, but don't want to go in case they lose. But now wants to go to Premier League games because they're in the league again. Crazy. Could never be me, that chat. To be honest, I think we'll do better than people think we will. Because at the minute, there's loads of Newcastle pages who are like, "Oh, Sunderland will they beat Derby's record and all that." Like, genuinely, there's a section of Newcastle fans who would, I'm assuming, would forego any trophies or European qualifications this season to see Sunderland go down with less points than Derby. They'd happily not qualify for Champions League, not win anything, to see us go down with less points than Derby, which is crazy to me. Hey, thank you very much for the football, mate. Appreciate that. How are we? To be honest, mate, Luton got Luton double relegated, didn't they? They went down to League One now. Good you, yeah, mate. I'm fantastic, thanks. We're just doing a few SBCs, mate. We're gonna jump on Madden in a little while as well. I'm gonna show you a little bit of Madden. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna show you some of the stuff that they've got over there. Um, hey, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. How are we? But yeah, some of the stuff that Madden have got going on, mate, are fucking brilliant. Like the graphics are clean. Some probably happily go down themselves to see that. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not all Newcastle fans at all, but there's as with every fan base, there's people in there that you just you know Luton are going to be rock bottom. Yeah, like we, I think people, I don't think people realise how loud Stadium Light gets, or how well Sunderland travel. Your team is 96, nice mate, very nice. How was your division rival awards? In your life, it was the Carabao Cup versus Chelsea when Kepa skied his pen. Dear me. That's the thing with Sunderland, right? Is it's nearly 50,000 seater. I don't think people realise how big Sunderland Stadiums is. You got Isak, fair play. I mean, it depends. If you've got a goalkeeper, mate, then it's alright, innit? Dave Ravage in Division 2. Go on, son. Well, to be honest, I think if if we can get a few signings in, right, then because there's a lot of people who weren't old enough to see Sunderland like in an actual good position in the Premier League and doing well. So yeah, this is like a lot of people these days. Um, like a lot of people these days never saw Newcastle in a position that they used to be in as well. Always fighting for top six, always in the top six, fighting for like fucking. They were always in finals and stuff like that, or getting the semi-finals. They never won anything, but they were always there or thereabouts. Um, and then obviously Mike Ashley did what he did, and cheers, Keaton, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, on Saturdays, lads. Saturdays when the Premier League season starts will be the longest streams of the week. We'll be watching football all day. I can't show the football, obviously, but '09 versus Dan Burn, yeah. David versus Goliath. I mean, hopefully Luke '09 doesn't get to play. Honestly, um, I just really, I don't know, I don't know. Especially with VAR, he could honestly cost us a lot. Hey T3, how we doing, mate? 90% shit housery, 100%. 100% truth. Um, Amad Diallo, love that. 84 times 10s are so bad. I mean, they're not great, mate, but they're not great. The pack weight is very, very, very bad at the minute. Very bad. For me, anyway. I sound like Twitter chat. For you, they're awful, yeah. I think they're awful for a lot of people as well, to be honest. Most reds in a season, more than likely. I'll tell you what I'll do now is I'll show you Madden. Um, show you some of the customizable stuff. If it was in FIFA, it'd be sick, but. How are we doing, Jord? How are we, sir? Yeah, we'll jump on to Madden for 5 minutes. How are we doing, Finn? How are we, boys? I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that Madden have got that I'd like to see in FIFA. Um, Look at the artwork, man. Thanks for the football, mate. Appreciate that, lad. Yeah, Madden is a cold, cold, cold game, by the way. You go up to Hastings Hill, enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. Nice little pub, that. Nice little pub off the roundabout, that. Lovely. Been there a fair few times. I'm going to show you something on here, right? That I absolutely love, right? See, bottom corner is this button. Right, so see here, yeah? You can unlock, you get packs and stuff. You can unlock, like, signed things for the player card, right? And so you can create your own player card. And you can add different things. I've unlocked a badge. So that's the player card there, right? And it's only a small thing, but um, the customizability of it is if they did this for you, like say for instance they brought this into FIFA, right? They brought this into FIFA. Would you enjoy it? If you could make your team your season progress bar, I think that would be pretty sick. It's like a team pass essentially. So everything you get in here is for the Seahawks. Everything. The crowns are paid. Everything without a crown is unpaid. Um, and like you get points. Look, they're not many points, but you get points in the premium pass. It's not many points, but obviously it's still, you know. They do a thing called fan appreciation, which is what we're on now. Um, Suited and booted, you're in jeans, Sunderland shirt, and a white Air Force. Go on, son. Love that. And so in the store, right, on Madden, in the store, they have. Um, we'll go there first, because this is always the biggest bone of contention. Play a game? Ah, I'm not going to be playing a game, mate. Not on the. So here, right, for 1 coin, 90 plus player pack. One solitary single coin. We'll open that. See what we get. The animations on the packs as well. Second to none. Look at that. Look at that. I won't be playing the game because my team isn't very good. I'm way behind. I haven't played this game in months. There, look. They do packs that are only available through points. You can't open every single pack with coins. A lot of packs are coins only, points only, which divides opinion. But yeah, you must have been watching on a different platform to the one you should have been watching on, mate. I'll tell you that much. Daily offer 492 plus, and I've got 100 points, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that. I've got 100 points, so we're going to do that. Let's see what. Let's see what. Look at the animations, man. Every card gets that look. How popular is the NFL in the UK? More popular than I think people understand, to be honest. More popular than people make it out to be. I mean, they use like Wembley and they fill that out, so you know, um, they fill Wembley out, mate. So the team of the week, called the main thing, right? The main thing for this game that I want in FIFA, right, is nothing to do with the store, obviously. Um, it's the ability to be able to do any single promo card in an SBC. So their SBCs are called sets. Um, and every single card that gets released in any promo is an SBC. They do upgrade packs, so you can just You can do grind the game and upgrades that way, or you can do the SBCs here. They all require the same thing, right? They all require the same thing. Therefore, the cards that they require are expensive. Um, so any 97 and 98 rated player, 99 pace goated on this game. Yeah, mate. Yeah, pace actually matters here. So see this, right? The average market value of a card that goes into this SBC is 95 grand. Whereas if you go and find any other card, they're not worth anything because they don't go into an SBC. This keeps the price of this rating high. So when you're opening packs, even though this game's been finished since February, these cards are still expensive because they're required in these sets. Yes, 95k is expensive, mate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you get 99 rated cards, and people are still playing this game because at the minute there's a thing they're bringing in called rookie premieres, and so there you go. Look, that's actually a snipe, by the way. Um, no, so basically, Omar, right? As I've said many times before, I've said this for years on the stream, right? This is a ground where they test things and then bring them into FIFA, because if anyone remembers, was it last year or the year before? I showed everyone that Madden had an 18,500 point deal in the store, and then the next year came into FIFA. But they've had this in Madden for years, where you can actually build the SBCs. So every single card that's in the SBC section is a promo card. So if they bring into FIFA, say for instance a 95 Mbappe is a promo card, he's also an SBC. You can get him in packs, or you can build him in the SBC section. But Mbappe requires the same things that any other 95 in that promo requires, if you get what I mean. So everything would be expensive because people would be doing Mbappe. He would be so expensive. Yeah, he would. He would. You can either pack him or you can do his SBC. But to do his SBC, you would have to require X amount of whatever. Um, so for instance, we'll go with something like Gridiron Guardian. No, we'll not do that. That's a stupid idea. I think the game's crashed as well. The menus on here are fucking woeful. But AKA, we'll go with this. Our son, in your own time, Mara. But these can automatically complete when you've got stuff. So say here, right? It says redeem. It says here redeem, right? If I click on it, it automatically puts the cards in for the SBC because the rating registers with the SBC, and I can just press square, and that will build. You know. Um. So see these three cards here, right? They all require three sets. It's like peel tools, yeah. But what this requires an actual card, right? So this card here is, I'm going to say 300k for that Rob Gronkowski, because you have to have that card. Let's see here, you can put any two 97s in, right? Any two 97s in, but you have to have a Rob Gronkowski. So that's required. If I was to click on here, so that there's going to cost you 750k maybe for that Rob Gronkowski. But then if I then back out of Rob and go into a different card, this guy's going to require a Reggie Wayne and two others. So all these cards are 750k because they require a certain thing. And so everything has the same value, everything has the same price. Or what you can do, right, is you can do this SBC here, hand in four. This is going to cost you about 1,000,000 coins. It's not actually, that's a lie. This is going to cost you 400,000, right? 400,000, because you'll need four of those, and you'll get a 99 rated SBC. And the fantasy packs, what the word fantasy means is, it means you can pick any card from the 499s. Um, so for 400k you can pick any card. I don't have 400k, so I can't do it. But yeah, wait there. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go ascending, so I'll get the old ones to the front, and it'll show you just like how progressive this game is in the way that it starts out. Is there an 85 times 10? There's not, mate. No, no, no. There's not. But the system on this game for playing games is actually far better. Um, it's not going to show these SBCs because it's fucking. The menus are woeful at times on this game. I'm just not going to show it. Back out. Come on, back out. Oh well, it's just not going to load, is it? Um, what am I? What am I trying to show you? Head to head. Right, so head to head is just division rivals. Um, so they've got head to head ranked, or just regular seasons. Squads, which is just what's it called? Um, pro clubs, which is squads essentially. And they've got champs. Um, back out of that. Right, so if I go to wait there, if I go to champs, so as you go across, the rewards and everything change. So if I go to champs, rewards and divisions. So for going 20 and 0, you get a touchdown pack, Mudfoot Champs BND, which is just untradeable. And the rewards at the minute aren't really that great, because obviously the game's finished. But everything's in packs. So every what happens is on Madden is, you know, when a promo finishes, them cards stay in packs. So say if someone gets like four promo cards, all four promo cards and their base card is in packs. So you can pack anything at any point. So it's kind of like best of is always a thing. Um, ranked leaderboards. Yeah, there's a lot of hackers on there, by the way. Rank breakdown. Yeah, so the higher up ranked you go, the better the stuff you get, and you also get cards. Um, and so when you verse people, you can actually see what rank they are based on what they're like. Season rewards. Right, well, right. So see here, right? You know, like basically when you go through, you get all these things as you go, right? You unlock all these things as you're playing. So when you first start, you'll unlock obviously a 91 quitty pin. When you get into the silver, you'll get a 93 version of them. Gold gives you a 95. Elite gives you a 97 version. Hero gives you a 98 version. Champion then gives you a Joey Burrow, which is a 99 rated quarterback. And then obviously you get all those things, and they've all got like upgrade sets. So you don't get three of the same card. They add different abilities and different and unlock different things in, like, say like an Evo. That's like three stages of an Evo, and then when you get to the next level, it's obviously so the Joe Burrow's got three different levels there, and the top 100 uniform. To get up that level, you've got to be almost pro. That is insanity. Um, regular seasons though, this is just your normal division rivals. Um, at the minute I'm in the 58%. I used to be up here in the old games. So if you can win 5 games, you get 30k every time you can win 5 games. So you can just spam. So even if you're not very good, right, and you get say 5 wins in here, you get 12,000 coins every single time you win like 5 games. Um, division goals. Every time you get 3, you get a pack. Per game, you get 1,000 coins. So you're looking at about 20,000 coins per season run. Every time you can hit 5 wins, you get 20,000 coins. in the lowest division. In that division there, you get 20,000 coins for 5 wins. You also get a red zone pack if you can get promoted, and you get 500 coins per win. And in the top end, you get 3,000 coins per win. Um, you can't get promoted, but if you stay in the league, you get a red zone pack, and if you can get 5 wins, you get 30 grand every time. So you can just farm coins. You can literally make like 300,000 coins in a day if you're willing to fucking play. 99 wins, yeah. That's just obviously there for visuals, but house rules. This is where they just like the set like challenges essentially, right? So this is there. Complete your first flawless run each week. You get tokens and stuff to exchange for 99 rated cards. So if you can get all this done, um, you get 99 rated cards for playing the game. The set limits and stuff. You can use certain cards or whatever, but um, this is what I like. So you've got all the this is all the promos I've ran this year. This is all the promos that are archived. This is all the ones that are currently active. So you can gain packs even now out of every single one of these promos because they're legacy promos. They run all year. And if I was to start playing now, I can change to any different promo that they've ran this year, what sets, challenges, and objectives they've got left of them, and I can work through all that now, and it'll actually give me like XP for the current season. So I can run through all this right now and level myself up. Um, which is limbs. The cards look sick. I'm a little bit behind. I logged in the other day, right, and got a 99 rated quarterback, which is fucking limbs. But I haven't played this game for months. But I came back the other day and started playing it. So it's a very complicated game to get a hold of, like to understand if you don't understand American football. But um, I think it's free on Pass at the minute. 3 cornerbacks, man's running the five at the back. Yeah, true. But yeah, like you got the free pass, obviously, and then you get a paid pass. You unlock so much. Games crashed on the season pass cold. But yeah, no coin option. No, 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 no. In the thing with this is though, right? I'll be honest with you. The thing with the Madden one, right? The Madden one, is far, far, far better than the FIFA one. The FIFA ones were very good, right? But if you run an RTG, you've got no chance to get the paid stuff. The paid stuff's all the stuff with the crowns on. Um, buy premium pass. I don't believe you can use. No, you can't. Um, but yeah, it's 50. It's 1,500 points. But no, you can't use coins. No. And even in the market, right? Sorry, the store, like I was showing earlier. There's some packs here that don't have coin options. Look, they don't have coin options. It's points or nothing. And this has been a thing in Madden for years, and the Madden community have no issue with it at all. No issue. Certain packs have like coin options, but a lot of them don't. And so people think that um, the FIFA what's it called? Um, like store has like this is the season specials, right? You unlock these as you go up levels, right? And so you unlock these as like as you gain XP and stuff. These also are behind a paywall. So even though you've getting to a level, they also charge you for them, and these aren't a part of like a season pass or nothing. So Madden is far worse for like point options than FIFA is, and the FIFA community go on as if they've been hard done by massively, and it's just not the case. This is why I've got no issue with the store on FIFA, because you've got a choice of coins. If you want to put loads of time into making coins to open store packs, that's entirely up to you. Oh, mate, honestly, right, this game is far better visually and it's far more rewarding if you understand what the packs are, if you understand what the, you know what I mean, if you understand what, like Madden itself. The animations of these packs are, I'll show you something here. Where is it? There's a pack I can open. I'll open this one, for instance. The animations on these packs are unbelievable. Every year, look at that. Every year, without fail, um, every year without fail, mate, they kill it. Look at that. Look at that, man. Like, the thing about opening packs, it's always fun. And even when you open player picks, mate, the same animations play in player picks. Imagine if you're opening player picks on FIFA and you get an animation every single time if you get a special card. It adds to the suspense. Like, every single promo has an animation. The cards might not be great, but like, visually, it's so, like, so clear. On FIFA, it's so boring. Like, look at that, man. That's John Madden himself, that guy there. I want to see a most feared one. That one's unbelievable. That's AKA. Like, the most feared cards were unreal. I'll see. Do I get the animation if I unlock a card? See if I can find it. Um, program. Most feared is the Halloween promo. Unbelievable. Every year. Where is it? I I don't think I can. There it is there, but it's not active. Um, that's a shame. It's above the legends there, but it's not active, so I can't. That is a shame. That really. I'll tell you what. We'll have a look, see what we can do in the store. Um, with coins, because we might be able to get something nice. Might be able to see the most feared thing. Any chance for a most feared, Ref? Come on, mate. Um, 92. Oh, is that a draft card? Nothing there. I don't think it's going to help my team, but um, the most feared one is so good. I don't even know if I can get most feared in these, and I'm just sitting here opening them. Nah, fuck. Got a usable wide receiver. Um, we've got 50k. It's a Rising Stars pack. I don't really want to. I don't even have enough for that. That's what I do like about this as well, right? So with this, they give you like they give you guarantees. So out of this, right, I'm going to get 191 plus untradeable card and a 195 plus overall. Um, and on here, you can't quick sell cards for coins because you get training instead. Um, which is a bit fucking shit, but auction. I see those 20k. Get him gone. Go on, fuck off. Don't care. Get out. Um, 20k, yeah. Oh, he must be. What's you're telling me? I've actually made coins on those packs. What level of banter is this? I didn't even open them for. I didn't even open them for profit, mate. I imagine I could just open them packs for fucking profit. What's the best card you have? The quarterback. When you log into the game at the minute, they give you a 99 rated quarterback. So Derrick Henry. He's normally a running back. He normally plays this position here. The thing with I'll show you this as well. Like the thing with Madden is that it's become one of those games where you have to add abilities and stuff. So if I use 5 training on this guy, right? I now unlock any team he played for, right? Any team he played for, chemistry, which is what they can add to FIFA. Say for instance, if you I don't know, you get Paul Pogba in FC 26, right? And you want to put him in a Man United team. If you just change the team he plays for, i.e. his chemistry, you can then put ×2 on it with certain cards. I'll just equip that. It'll help, although I don't know if it will. And then you can put any chemistry on him from any team. Obviously, this is easier because it's the NFL, and there's a lot less teams. Um, but then you get X factors, which are like playstyle pluses. Um, PMPs could become more proper chem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, obviously, you can choose what playstyle plus you put on them, but then you also get like these are like play styles essentially. And then obviously the further up here you go, the more wacky they become. You know? And then you can activate them, which Madden's had this for like 4 years now, I think. And then you can activate them on the outside here, abilities and X factors. And anyone with like the little gold star on the nameplate is active. Um, you see how him there, he's got like a 91 in blue. I'll X off that, so I'm not like gonna change anything. That guy there's got like his overall in blue. He's been boosted by cards on his team that also play for the same team. So if I was to go and have a look at this guy, right? We'll just upgrade him anyway. Attributes. Right, you see how some of his stats have got a +1 or whatever. So say for instance, if I want to go with a Titans team, I can get a +3 or 4 on some of these cards. And their overall goes up as well if they play in the same, like, if you're running the past and present, right? And all of your players have the same chemistry, play for the same team, they all get stat boosts based on what team they play for, which is something that Madden do very well. You get boosts in places you don't really want it, obviously, but you get boosts in other places that you absolutely do want it. And this is what Madden do very well. This is like and when you know on their streams and stuff, they openly talk about what's meta, what isn't meta. They openly talk about going into past and presents. They openly talk about all these things that are a part of actually playing Madden. Whereas FIFA will never talk about a meta. They'll never talk about doing your past and presents. They'll never talk about these things. Whereas Madden openly talk about these things on their streams. You can change position because this guy plays on the left. You can change him to the right hand side if you want. Um, there's so much that this game does well. There's a lot to do badly as well, by the way, but there's a lot that this game does well. Um, that can be implemented into FIFA, and I think it will be at some point. Um, they move in positions as well from right guard to left guard. Basically, it means that he switches from playing the inside left to the inside right. Um, there's just a lot going on with this game that is very, very, very good. Like at the beginning of this game, right? I got that card. Does it even tell me what day I acquired this card? It does, doesn't it? Um, if I go to home, yeah. See there on the home page, right? This is the card. This is the rundown. I acquired this card on the 26th of August last year, and that was about 2 days after the game came out. I got an 85 rated card when the highest rating in the game was 85. Sorry, 84. So this card was automatically better than any other card in the game, and I got this for free for no reason. I got this card. So I was given a card that was better than the like. So say for instance, if you were given a card that was better than Mbappe, Vinny, on like 2 days before the like after the game came out, you're gonna be buzzing, aren't you? Like this card here, I think I got this card when I stopped playing this game properly. When did I get this card? This year, 26th of March. Like, there's so much about this game I like. There's a lot I don't like, but right, Ray Lewis, for instance, Ray Lewis. Oh, Ray Lewis is a legend. He's an icon. Um, and their upgrade system, look, starts off as an 80, goes to 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. But I don't have the items to do that. So I can take an 80 rated card to an 85 rated card early in the game, right? All you had to do was go to the store and unlock things that you get. See that at the top of my screen? At the top of my screen, there's like 3,570. I like they call like season points. You unlock season points by doing challenges. Then what you do is you just go to the store, use those season points. They're entirely free, by the way. Right, so we sold that. Um, you then go to the store and season specials. Is it season tokens or tickets, whatever they're called? You just buy these. So what I did was you just buy these things, and I gave Ray Lewis a +3, and I can give him I could have gave him a +5 if I played the game more, or I can spend those points on packs. We'll buy a pack. Don't know what we're gonna get. Give me something nice. Oh, 99 Ronde Barber for free. I did nothing. We love that. Is he tradable? He is. 200 odd K just for playing the game. Lowest buy it now market value, none currently available on the right hand side there. and his max is 1.3 million. Um, and I can quick sell him for training. He's an icon champion, so he's one of the best cards on the game. Then, in that case, 99 stats everywhere. He is 5'10", so that's not going to be great for him. But his stats, and if you want to like, so it's head to head all time. You can also find your stats of everything he's ever done on the game as well. Um, on defense, on kick return, on punt return, ultimate team stats, games played, downs played. Like, there's no reason as to why FIFA only do like games played, assists, and goals. There's no reason why they can't track every single stat and then tell you how many passes he made, what his pass percentages, and all that type of stuff. It's just pure laziness. But yeah, that that card is sick. That right there is like hitting fucking a Maradona. But yeah, we'll get off Madden now, and then we'll. I think I'm going to raid Liam. But yeah, there's a lot in Madden that I do like. There's a lot I don't like, but for what they use Madden for, like the pack design, the card design, the animations, um, how they implement chemistry systems, how they use like what's it called? How they use like everything in the game. It's so much better than FIFA. The FIFA community, I go on like they're hard done by with a lot of stuff, and they're really not. But yeah, I've had fun today. I've had a lot of fun. Um, is Liam still live? On his birthday, he better be. He is. Um, right, lads. I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Um, thank you very much for today. I'll catch you boys tomorrow about 2 o'clock, I think. Have a good one, boys. Make sure you wish Liam happy birthday as well when you get there, right? Bye bye now.